we're not an easy relationship to have. It's difficult sometimes to want the best for people and hold them accountable. And by difficult, I don't mean on our end. It's difficult for people to accept that, to arrive at arrive at that they are going to encounter someone who, for the problems they're going with, for the questions they have, if that person they're seeking wants the best from them, there's going to be a lot of truth and honesty that comes from that. And that's difficult for a lot of people because we're oftentimes the first honest voice people have heard in a very, very long time. And they've been around family members and friends and coworkers and people who love them. And they have had behaviors that hasn't been healthy, it hasn't been good for them. And these people have said nothing to them. They've hung out with them, they've watched them do it, they've watched over the years what it's done to them. And I mean this for just general fitness, people health, and also performance wise for professional and amateur athletes too. You're surrounded by a lot of people who care about you and love you, but they can't say anything about your behavior, or they feel like they can't say anything about their behavior because that relationship is built on being liked. And if you are not liked, then that relationship will have probably be compromised to exist. Our priority isn't to be liked. That's not one of our points. That's not one of the things that we focus on. If we are liked in the process of being honest and truthful with you, then that's great. Those things happen simultaneously, that's great. But we cannot prioritize being liked. We have to prioritize being honest. That's what you pay us for. That's our job. That's our duty. So it's difficult for people to come in and hear that honesty up close and personal. Because to them, they've been doing things, they know they need to fix something. They may or may not know what it is, but they may or also may not want to hear it as well. And we cannot prioritize your feelings. We're not openly and purposely going to hurt them, but we can't also openly and purposely consider them either. There has to be a delicate balance between the two. We have to get to something. We have to get to the issue of why things are where they are, what has been done in the past, what's being done currently, what's happening, what are the behaviors, what's been the execution of the things you've done on a day-to-day basis over the weeks, months, years, so on and so forth. So we have to do some digging. And a lot of that digging, once we start to kind of get the story, and the story starts to unfold, and we start to hear the truth about the matter, and we have to start to be honest with people. And you want the best from people. And you need to hold them accountable. But that's not an easy thing to do. And this agreement, this understanding of yourself, if we understand it, this comes before all these other things that you take on, as far as the tangible things, the black and white things you see as you see it through media and news and whatever, however you view your information, your data. Eat this, take this, have this procedure done, go see this person. All these very easy things of just go see that, ingest this thing, do this type of workout. All those things are simple, but you miss the things that fill in the blanks. You miss the things that matter, because the things you're going to take on, the things you need to do to make yourself better physically, mentally, emotionally, have to be done for a long period of time. And there has to be adjustments along the way. And as you make failures and mistakes along the way, you got to figure out, well, now what do I do? And if you haven't established an ability to be honest with yourself and truthful with yourself, this is going to fall short. So when you seek out the expertise, I use that real loosely. If you seek out the counsel or the advice of a professional, you have to understand that their job, their priority, our priority is not your feelings. Our priority is to be honest with you and be truthful with you. But we have this thing now where we're putting people's feelings in front of what we need to get done. That doesn't mean you don't consider them. There's a point where we have to understand that if we spend too much time considering your feelings, and we have to wait for you to feel great to start to do something, the thing that's going on right now might be picking up speed. The thing that may be picking up speed as it flies down the tracks may be your health. If your health is going in a bad direction, as it's flying down the tracks and we aren't putting no brakes on it, we're not putting a different direction on it because we're sitting here waiting for you to feel happy about it or like it or be motivated, you're picking up more and worse and more severe conditions, more hypertension, more heart disease, more pain, more money as you accumulate more injuries, more ailments, more surgeries, more physical therapy. You're picking up these speeds, and you're picking up more dependency, and you're losing your independence. All this is picking up speed because we're waiting. Because we have to, your feelings. In the stake of, in the realm of performance, we're picking up lack of performance. We're going down that track. You're not going to practice. You're not going to training. You're not being consistent. You're not being focused. And as you're doing that, you're trying to compete. And as you're trying to compete with something, someone else is doing all those things that you're not doing. You don't feel good. You don't want to do it. It doesn't feel great. It's not exciting. It's not fun. All these other things that just get in the way of the actual black and white and the things that we have to do. We as coaches and trainers have to be honest with you. We have to tell you the truth. That's what you paid us for. It's a difficult relationship because almost everything else you pay for, no one has to consider that. They don't have. You don't need to be honest with you. You can keep paying them. They don't say anything to you. You can buy as much alcohol and drink as much as the bars you want. They'll never tell you to stop. You can buy as much bad groceries at the grocery store or not healthy foods at the grocery store. Eat as much as you want at a restaurant. No one says nothing. They'll let you eat to your full capacity, past your full capacity, past your health. They say nothing. We could do the same thing, but we won't. We can't. We are willing to sacrifice being liked at the expense of making sure that we tell you the truth about what's going on with you and being honest with you. That's our job and that's our duty. So it's a tough relationship because it's often a rare relationship. Everybody else in your life has to be liked. We don't.